Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. Guys, make sure to smash the like on this videos or this video. Guys, unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff last night. We obviously had Galahad, who got chinned and unbelievable. I couldn't believe what I saw there. But yesterday we had two fights. I'm gonna make separate videos about them, but David Benavidez, wow. David Benavidez against Kyrone Davis. Wow. Firstly, I want to give huge shout out to Kyrone Davis. What an absolute warrior. Like, when I say warrior, I mean like salute to you, man. That man had a heart. Like, he had 4 or 5 hearts because that was unbelievable stuff. The kind of heart that man showed in that ring. Wow. Talking about a warrior's code and a fighter's warrior, wow. That was unbelievable by Kyrone Davis. Like, he showed a heart there. Man, the amount of punches he took and he kept coming back and he just didn't want to wilt. And in the end, it was his corner that had to save him for another day because he was just shipping too much punishment, man. He was shipping a lot of punishment. Like, Benavidez is a monster. He's a very strong guy. And like, the guy looks like a heavyweight, Benavidez, man. Benavidez is huge. You know what? Benavidez hasn't got a great defense, and I gotta give shout out to my man Steven. He said Benavidez hasn't got a good defense. You're right, but he makes up for it offensively. My outlook on that Canelo fight has changed a little bit. However, if Canelo can't hurt Benavidez, right? If Canelo can't hurt Benavidez, I'm saying he can't hurt him and knock him out, he may have a problem because this guy is very physically strong and he keeps coming. You know what? The thing is with Benavidez, if Benavidez is able to keep coming against any fighter, as we saw last night, he's a problem because he's got really fast hands. I still question Benavidez's punching power because, like, let's be honest, Kyrone Davis was taking everything he had. And even the last guy in Ronald Ellis took a lot of it, what he had. So I'm not sure he's a big puncher. I'm not sure because anyone that's a big puncher that's hitting Kyrone Davis with those shots, I just don't see how, he would be able to absorb those shots. That's just my opinion. So I do question whether Benavidez has punching power. And I think against someone with a granite chin or Canelo, is going to have an issue. But I will say this, that David Benavidez may be able to outwork Canelo if Canelo can't hurt him. If Canelo can hurt Benavidez, then it's going to be a short night, or Benavidez isn't going to be successful because Benavidez is quite one-dimensional in the sense that he's not really a boxer. He comes forward looking to get you, and I haven't really seen him fight any other way. Benavidez is a pressure fighter that comes forward. He hasn't got the best feet, but he's so big and he can get to you. And Canelo also really likes to fight he likes to fight up close and on the inside. He also was doing that against Plant, but Canelo is more versatile. He can box and move as he showed against Golovkin, but that is a mouth-watering fight. But in terms of Benavidez's performance yesterday, wow, Benavidez he's a problem. He is a problem, and I'd agree. I'd agree that David Benavidez is the second best super middleweight in the world, and I think David Benavidez against Andrade, I think I would favor Benavidez to win that fight. David Benavidez against Charlo, I favor David Benavidez to win that fight. I think David Benavidez is too strong and too big for those guys. I don't think they'll be able to keep him off. I think Benavidez is a big problem. I do. And they were talking about the Charlo Benavidez fight. That's a fight that, can be made. That's a fight that obviously we know that, they're both with the same promoter, Al Heyman. But I just think Benavidez is too big. I think Benavidez really is a light heavyweight, and he's fighting at super middleweight, and Charlo's really a middleweight. Charlo's really a middleweight. He's a guy come up from 154. Yeah, I think Benavidez is a serious problem, guys. I do. I think after watching that, if he's able to do that against Canelo, which I have my doubts about because Canelo's very strong, he punches very hard, um, then we may he may have what's his name? Canelo could have a problem. Canelo's got to hurt Benavidez. He can't afford for Benavidez to come forward and throw his fast hands and outwork him because Benavidez might be able to outwork him. I just think that Benavidez isn't going to be able to fight the way he fights. And I think if he does, I think Canelo will chin him. But, he did show a good chin yesterday. Kyrone Davis hit him with a lot of shots and he didn't really get budged. He has been down before Benavidez, but Benavidez is a very big guy. Very, very big guy. He's massive, man. He's huge. Benavidez is a monster. He's a huge. Like, what's he, 6'3"? And oh, man, Benavidez is a problem. He is a problem. I'm really looking forward to how his career pans out, to be honest with you, because, wow, that was a beatdown. I'm a bit confused to why his corner let him take so many punches. I thought they threw in the towel a bit late. He was shipping a lot of punishment. Don't get me wrong, Kyrone Davis was throwing punches back, and he was definitely throwing punches, back even when Benavidez was all over him. But I just felt like he was taking a lot of punishment, man. He was taking a lot of punishment. And I just think the referee or maybe the corner could have stopped it a round or two before because, that was a severe beatdown, man. Benavidez was really going in hard with those body shots and, his headshots. I do question his punching power because if he was taking that many punches, if Benavidez, if he was hitting him with that many bombs and Kyrone Davis was still standing, because let's be honest, he didn't get put down. Davis had a granite chin, that's for sure. But you've got to look at Benavidez's punching power and say, has he got serious punching power? I'm not sure. But yeah, he is a problem. He's definitely, for me, the second best super middleweight out there. I think it would be very hard for Plant to beat him. Now, Plant's a very good mover. Again, I think he'd have the same problem that he had with Canelo. I just think Benavidez would wear him down, because Benavidez is just all over you, man. And Plant doesn't have the punching power to keep Benavidez off. So I just think it'd be the same as the Canelo fight, and Benavidez has as fast hands as well. I want to see Benavidez, before he fights Canelo, fight a Charlo, Andrade, or Plant. I think they would be great fights. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Benavidez is a problem. He is a problem. But I have a feeling that Benavidez may be fighting Canelo next. There's rumors about him fighting Canelo next. What do you guys think about Benavidez's performance? I thought it was a beatdown, brutal. It was definitely brutal. He was definitely beating down Kyrone Davis. Davis showed a lot of heart. He showed a lot of toughness. And you got to give a lot of respect and credit to Kyrone Davis, for taking that punishment, for behaving like a fighter. He could have easily quit. He could have easily decided to enough's enough. But he carried on going and he carried on firing back. He didn't give the referee a chance to jump in either. Wow. That was incredible heart by Davis. You got to give him a lot of respect. But Benavidez, he marches on. I would love to see him fight Charlo. I think that would be a great fight. Does Charlo have the power to hurt Benavidez? I'm not sure. I think Benavidez could overwhelm Charlo. But again, those are fights that we as the public want to see. Yeah, I'm really excited about Benavidez's future. I'm really excited to how his career pans out. But yeah, he is a problem without question. He is a problem. David Benavidez, a big problem. I can't wait. I actually want to see the Canelo fight, but I wouldn't mind him getting a big fight prior to Canelo, maybe fighting Canelo in September. But because of Cinco de Mayo and all of that, I think with two Mexicans, maybe in Mexico, they could fill out the Azteca Stadium. That would be a huge fight. But guys, what do you guys make of Benavidez's performance? Were you impressed? What did you make of it? Do you think he has a chance against Canelo after watching that? Do you give him a chance against Canelo? What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.